repeat the title Gustavi Paintings for Cash Award. And tonight's contestants are for Art in America and Interview Magazine, David Coggins. Art dealer and New York's enigma, Blair Brookes. Curator, art critic, and editor of Paper Magazine, Carlo McCormick. And I'd like to give a very special welcome introduction to Patrick Fox.
Yeah.
An interesting addition to title this, Patrick Fox. Patrick, there's a painting that Daniel is close to, right? You see that painting? Daniel, could you pick up the painting and bring it toward the viewer? Let's look at this painting, and do we have any titles to propose?
Yeah.
What would that be, Carlo?
Last year's model.
That's too good. I just gotta, New York has gotta go for that. Can I buy it by Carlo McCormick for $20?
48, unanimous.
Okay, can you come up with a good one for this painting?
Sure.
We need a little closer look.
I can't see it.
Closer look. Blair Brookes wants a closer look too.
Where have all the heroes gone?
Oh, that's Carlo. What did you do on the roof during the break?
Yeah.
How about Where Have All the Heroes Gone by Carlo McCormick for $20? Maybe. The money goes to Carlo McCormick. All right. A very green painting with a black, white, and red contemplative figure in the foreground. It's a really nice painting. It needs a nice title. Do we have a title?
How about Indebtedness Revisited?
Interesting. Blair Brookes, you have a title for the picture.
I like the idea of the cash register is totally impenetrable. It's so full, and then the hat is upside down and totally empty.
Yeah.
It's a
good analysis.
That's good.
But you're a luminary now, Blair. Now we
so
need
I have to
titles.
produce, yeah. Registering.
Good. Good start.
No.
Patrick
registering
likes
the
it already.
emptiness.
We need interlopers now.
I have a title.
No, the blonde woman. The blonde woman next to Anton the poet. What's your title?
Referring to the colors, I'd call it contrary.
Return of the what?
Contrary thoughts.
No, it's not bad.
Can I buy that title for $20?
That sounds like a Carlo.
Yes, $20 for the blonde woman for the back. Okay.
That's beautiful. That's sexy.
Did you say that, Simon?
I said that's sexy, yeah.
There's some great color combinations.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
That means a lot to me, coming from a great painter like yourself.
Thank you.
No, it exudes sexiness. It's a very erotic picture.
I love
It's
that.
Like
sexy
this
and
corner of the bed in
metaphysical.
the front. So.
Yes.
There's a bed in the front.
How about can you see this sort of like this shadow on the wall? How about Shadowlands?
Shadowlands?
Yeah. I've used it.
You've offered better titles in the past, David.
How
See if I
about
can offer a worse one.
how about Room with a View?
That's
That's
good.
great.
How about Beyond the Corporal?
I'm not kidding.
That's the best one I've heard. Yeah, Carlo, Blair is into your mental territory now, Carlo.
I think you have an embarrassment of riches. You should just vote on what you have so far.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to vote on Blair Asbury Brooks' title. What was it again, Blair?
Beyond the Corporal.
Beyond the Corporal. Can I buy that for $20? That's my opinion, the best one. No, they don't agree. Okay. Carlo, what's your best title? Embarrassment of riches.
Bedroom with a View.
Bedroom with a View. I like that a lot. Can I buy Bedroom with a View? $20 for the Carlo. Now, Patrick Fox is my favorite new participant on Title This because he just keeps his paddle up the whole time.
It's like he's playing table tennis. You never know when you have to push.
It's a good painting, Marty.
Red. Do you have a title for this picture of the bowler with 3 pins in her sight?
Tornado in the background, correct, Mark?
It's a tornado, but
Oh,
even
Mark,
on her
I think
dress,
it's kind of obvious.
slashing.
What is
It's
it,
right
Carlo?
there. It's Tornado Alley.
Can I buy Tornado Alley by Carlo McCormick?
How could you not? You know, I can't please you guys. I don't know what to say.
How about strike out on your own?
Oh, that's so good! Can I buy Spike Out on your own by David Coggins? $20.
40.
$40 David Coggins for Strike Out on your own. Now, even Patrick Fox has to take this painting seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick, it's supposed
Bring
to
the painting close to Patrick. And let's see if maybe he'll stop randomly spinning his paddle around in Neo-Dada manner, which is appropriate for our new non-economy. Have you ever used a pencil with an eraser like that, where it's not there anymore, just the real sharp metal part?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? And that's Blair Asbury, Brookes.
Mark, how about the delicious erasure?
Not bad. Not bad. Blair, what's
The
your title?
Architecture of Childhood.
That's great.
Yeah, interesting. But we also have David Coggins among us.
I'm going to give a go
You want
C&E's Shredder, which is a arts journal that my friend is running. So I'm going to give a shout out to him.
D&E Shredder. There's really an arts journal called that.
I think you should be charged $20 for plugging other products on the show.
Can I buy C&E Shredder by Coggins for $20?
I like that.
Not good enough.
Well, I've got nothing here.
Blair, what's your title again? We'll vote on it right now, Blair.
The Architecture of Childhood.
Can I buy The Architect of Childhood by Blair Asbury Brookes? $20. Yes, let's put it to Blair Asbury. Architect of Childhood. That's a very creative and interesting title.
Oh.
Look at that. Circus person.
Easy trapeze. Just kidding, Mark. Sorry. I know you don't like jokey, Mark. That's just a.
It could work
No,
sometimes.
it's so bad.
Any analysis?
It sounds like he wants a new job. He wants to get out of his previous job.
Yeah.
How about circus to the clouds?
You know,
Okay.
Mark, I just like the way that it's what's also happening compositionally. So how about calling it the swinging picture frame?
Nice.
It seems like he's in front of something that's brighter. It's like a brighter day, and it's a break in the picture plane. I'm not gonna call it a circus. I'm just gonna call it daybreak.
Can I buy Daybreak by
I like that.
I like the too.
Pretty good.
Coggins for $20? Is that worth $20? I could buy it. I could buy it, but Blair, your best title?
Climbing to Darker Skies. I think it's interesting that he's actively going up into something that does not look nearly as happy as what he's leaving.
Yeah.
And
Blair, has anyone ever told you that you have a
Okay,
dark
Mark.
sensibility?
Can
Can I buy Climbing to Darker Skies by Blair Asbury Brookes?
Oh, come on.
No. Carlo, your best title.
My best title
Your
is
best title.
Don't Jump.
Can I buy Don't Jump by Carlo McCormick for $20? Or does Coggins get the 20?
I think.
$20 to David Coggins for his title. Okay, David.
It's very.
One word.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh, golly.
What's that guy feel?
I wonder if Rob Schwimmer has Kafka-esque music to illustrate this painting.
How about the apple of my sigh?
The apple of my what?
Sigh, like sigh.
Okay. Oh.
Mark, how
Is that too
about
jokey for you,
Carlo.
Mark?
Growing Doubts?
That's good. Carlo, before we vote, I have a question. I have a
Yes,
question.
yes.
What you're very interesting, your behavior on the game show. It seems like you only will say your title proposal after you've written it down. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm really bad. I can only think with a pen, and the worst thing is I'm from a family of academics, so they can only read with a pen. So every time they get my articles, they pick up a red pen and to read them. So I don't think my pathology is as bad as my parents, but it's still pretty bad.
Okay. Sarah, Charles, or Patrick, would either of you like to analyze the painting
Sure.
to help inspire the luminaire?
Lord knows I've felt this way every time I'm in the beginning of a composition, and I've metaphorically laid on the floor. I think for me it has to do with the struggle of creation long before you finish it.
Good analysis. Let's talk to Hogan. Joe Hogan is back.
The seed of doubt.
That's not so bad. Can I buy the Seed of Doubt by Joe
I
Hogan?
like it.
Can I buy it? Yes, $20 to Joe Hogan for the Seed of Doubt. So that's one great guitar player sitting next to another one. Gas Wild is with us today. Next to Joe Hogan. Right there. That's Gas. Oh my God. Talk about
How are
Wild.
those?
This picture of there floating. They're obviously the tops of mosques, which I personally saw a lot of in Istanbul a couple months ago when I was there for an art show of mine. So this is a Middle Eastern inspired painting. Schwimmer can probably come up with some Middle Eastern sounding sounds.
Well, since they're not connected to anything, and we're talking about a mixture of cultures, I'm going to call it cultural détaché instead of cultural attaché.
Yeah.
Cultural détaché.
Like
Mark?
that one.
Mark?
Carlo, yes.
I think it's facing east.
Oh, that's... How about Blair Brookes?
The flight of structure, it's
Yeah, we
not
Can I buy the Flight of Structure by Blair Brookes? $20. Apparently not. Carlo, your
The
best
other one
title?
was facing east.
Facing East by Carlo McCormick. Is that worth $20? Yeah, $20 to Carlo McCormick for Facing East. For $50, who can title this painting?
It's like I can't tell if they're happy or sad. They're moving around, it's still life, all sorts of different information. I call it disorient express.
That's good. We should do the painting and we
I like the way
contemplate
that they
that
look
time.
like a pack of cards. It's kind of shuffling desires.
Yeah, let's do the painting.
Shuffling desires.
Consider your title.
I like that.
That's good.
Good one.
Take a nice, good long look at this painting of the central sphere of perfection with two females encircling it with all their admirers in the background. Okay, Carlo, it's kind of a psychedelic painting, so there's more to you than psychedelia, I know, but think about that in this case.
Critical mass.
That's
Good. Now, by Disorient Express, the disorienting title.
It's unanimously panned, Mark.
Yeah, it's a pan. You don't need to see that one.
Okay, Blair asks Brooks, best title is?
Shuffling desires.
Okay,
Can I buy
all right.
Fire? Good one. That's probably going to win. Just in case, Carlo, your title is?
Critical mass.
Critical Mass. Is that worth $50? Hold your breath. No, $50 to Blair Blair, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What are you going to do with all that money you're winning on the game show?
Buy a Kostabi painting.
I didn't ask you,
She's
Carlo. I
gonna
know.
save the world. She's gonna save the world.
What are you going to do with all that money?
Well, Sarah and I split our winnings.
Do we?
I do. No,
Wow,
Sarah
that's
and I
gonna
have
change my
we have a
vote now.
pact. Whoever we pool our riches and then we split it because one of us might have an off day.
Teamwork.
I'm like, this is me now. This is me. This is me. But this side doesn't exist.
It will probably involve champagne.
And it'll be a toast to you, Mark.
Okay. Something involving champagne will take place with Blair Brookes. That occurs, but first, after this painting of the nude, this painting reminds me of Coggins somehow. You know? The bright primary triad with two secondary colors too.
Better off red.
Better Off Red. Can I buy Better Off Red by David Coggins for $20?
Yes.
Yes, $20 clearly.
That's a shout out to John Cusack. Thank you.
She's walking away from the Troubadour, but towards New York City. So, here's a music history bonus question. Since she's walking away from the Troubadour towards New York City, what city did she leave?
LA, Los Angeles.
Who said Los Angeles first?
Swimmer.
Louis.
Louis.
Louis Black.
Sunset Strip.
Because Troubadour is a club in Los Angeles. Now, let's title the picture. Look at the picture. Okay. Walking away from the Troubadour.
How about
She's
getting
going
there.
LA to New York.
You know, it's the Guns N' Roses album just came out this week. I'm gonna go way back. I'm gonna say "Welcome to the Urban Jungle."
Nice.
She's coming to the.
I ain't your friend no more.
Yeah. Well, he liked Guns N' Roses.
I,
Hey, by the way, David,
Yeah. What is it?
here's
Mark?
an art and music history bonus question.
Okay.
Who came up with the idea for the title Use Your Illusion?
Paul Kostabi.
Paul Kostabi.
Paul Kostabi is correct. $20 to whoever says Paul Kostabi.
Is that true?
So, David, just to bring you to explain that to you, I designed the album cover for Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, and Axl Rose asked me if he could use the title of my painting, which was called Use Your Illusion, which was titled by my brother Paul Kostabi on a pre-titled list manifestation of a kind of like a pre-game show situation.
Mark, I was calling Mark. I can't believe it. That's unbelievable. That's great. And are you thanked in the 5 pages of liner notes in Chinese Democracy? I haven't read it all the way through yet.
Okay. Now, let's move on to title this painting. But we're going to talk to Blair Asbury Brookes first, and then Carlo McCormick.
Bearing Ambition.
Nice. Bearing Ambition, very good. Can I buy Bearing Ambition by Blair Asbury Brookes for $20?
Yeah.
Yeah, the money goes to Blair Asbury. Very nice. Speaking of Simon Strigo,
yes, sir.
here's a East Village art history bonus question.
Patrick should know this question.
Well, the question is, how many East Village art dealers who actually had galleries are in the room with us today?
How many? 2, 3. 2.
What was it? How many what?
East Village.
Well,
Art
okay,
Gallery owners.
all right. Even I don't know the answer, but I think it's either 2 or 3.
Well-
One was the Patrick Fox Gallery. The other was the Simon Strigo Gallery. What was the third gallery?
There's no third gallery. There's only us 2. I said 2.
Only you 2.
In the 20.
That's Village Art Gallery. The money goes to Simon Strigo for knowing how many East Village galleries.
Mark,
Now the painting, yes.
I think I have this one.
What is it? Carlo.
I think it's one good turn deserves another.
Great.
Because
Can
she
I buy
does.
one good turn deserves another? That's what, yes, is that what? Yes,
That's it.
$20 Carlo McCormick. Yeah. Back to the Middle East. Back to Carlo, what are those things floating around? Are those coins or pills?
Well, I was going to say pennies from heaven.
Pennies
It's
from
about
heaven.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right.
Coins.
Blair Brookes and David Coggins. What do we have from you?
I was all ready for the last painting. I'm
I'm going to go back to what I'm saying.
Are you on a little theme since you were in Istanbul, Mark? Is that what the
Yeah,
latest?
I was inspired by Istanbul.
Gotcha. So we should take that into account maybe when
Well, what
we're
do we say?
I think that won't
is
hurt.
inspired by Istanbul.
Yeah.
Or Istanbul.
We're transfixed by Schwimmer.
How about Eastern Promises?
Eastern what?
Eastern Promises.
You're going to take Eastern vomiting?
No, of course not. Oh, I would never. Eastern Promises. Eastern Promises.
Promises, that's
yeah.
good.
All
Can
right,
I buy
thank you.
Eastern Promises by Coggins for $20? Is that worth 20?
You got it.
Yeah, $20 to
Someone was so voting no that they couldn't stop shaking their thing over there.
Now, we're going to do an art history bonus question.
Does it refer to this painting, Mark?
That's right. Notice that the idea is of a Medusa who goes to the hairdresser. Who gave me the idea to paint this picture?
Golly.
Caravaggio.
Bear Jones.
Who, what?
Someone said
Bear Jones.
Who said that?
Mike Cockrell.
Mike Cockrell.
That's correct. $20 to Mike Cockrell. Yeah. So I owe it all to Bear. Now let's title this picture of a Medusa going to the hairdresser.
Bad hair day.
Pretty good. Blair?
feudal trim.
Interesting, feudal trim. That's the
Feudal trim.
I like it. Now, Coggins.
I'm gonna say near and sheer.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Can I buy Near and Sheer by David Coggins for $20? Yes, $20. Coggins.
For this crowd, Mark. Thanks. You've got to lower your standards with this. Yeah, but he wants to go on.
Come on.
How about massaging the distance?
That's pretty good. Yeah. I like that. Hold on, let me.
How about
Massage in the Distance by Blair, Asbury, Brookes for $20. Massage in the Distance, that was 20.
Come on,
Yeah,
people.
that's it.
Yeah, $20. The hemisphere at the top, notice that the person who's serving his own brain is holding the hemisphere, which echoes the shape of the moth. Okay, having heard those observations, do we have any titles for the picture?
I got yet another.
Blair.
Let them go.
Go ahead, Carlo.
I'm quite taken with the hats and the exposed head and then the just open head.
Yeah.
So the exposure of hidden thoughts.
The exposure of hidden thoughts. That's pretty good.
What's your other one, Carlo?
Yeah, you know, because I didn't realize those were sugar cubes. So, how about sweet nothings?
Now, Carlo and Blair and Coggins, look at the jury. Look at those.
I know.
Well, yeah, I look at them and I see they're all ready
I know,
to
they're-
try to.
Take your money. Eat
Yeah,
your
they're
money.
just, I don't care, it's not my money, but it's like, you know, you're more thinking of your titles than ours, aren't you? Fessa. Fessa. Look at that. Look how many hands there are. They're desperate.
They're sort of polite, and they're ready to fight.
They're sort of polite and they're ready to bite. That makes a nice title.
That's a nice one.
And
Let them go, Mark. We won't be hurt until they've had their word.
I think you already gave. I think you give the titles every time when you first react or respond to when you see the paintings. I think you actually give all the clues to how you feel about the titles. Like this one, when you saw it, you said, speaking of Istanbul, and I think that's like a perfect title.
That's
Speaking
beautiful.
of Istanbul by Patrick Fox.
That's a good one.
Is that worth $20?
That's a good
How about
one.
Speaking of
That's
Istanbul
it.
by Patrick Fox?
Yes.
Yeah, $20 to Patrick Fox for Speaking of Istanbul.
I want 100. I want 100. I don't want $20.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I don't want $20. That's not even bad fare.